Today I'm showing you a bunch of new EDC gear for 2024 and what I plan to carry in the month of March. This video is brought to you by House of Blades, more on that later, and if you're interested in learning more about everyday carry gear, then hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon now. But let's not waste too much of your time and get right into it. The first order of business is going to be a quick wrist check, and this is my brand new RZE Resolute Super Compressor. And I've gone ahead and swapped out the original bracelet for this upgraded one. It just works really well because there's going to be quick adjust on there. And then I just absolutely love the aesthetic of this timepiece. This thing does have a rotating bezel, and just look at how beautiful that dial is. I do also love the hands on this thing, and it's just been an absolutely fantastic watch for the past 2 weeks that I've been wearing it. Now moving on to the pouch loadout, I decided to build it off of the AGP from Notorious EDC. As you guys know, the AGP is a really damn good pouch. If you haven't seen the full review on the AGP yet, I'll be leaving a link in the description below so you can check that out after this video. But in terms of customization, I've gone ahead and ripped off the stock zipper pulls and upgraded it with an orange paracord along with just a standard gray and black paracord on the backside. I then topped off the paracord with a Timascus bead from Tactile Knife Co. along with a Plague rubber PVC bead. In terms of patch customization, I've got a few here. The Everyday Minimalist V2 patch, by the way, an orange and gray version is coming out here soon, so follow me on Instagram if you aren't already. The Coke Tools can cap, we've got one from Clog2, the Notorious EDC Beer Bomb, the JRW box logo, and then a Castle Grayscale Salt Girl. Now before I show you what's inside the pouch, let's give a quick word for today's sponsor. This video is brought to you by House of Blades, a close channel partner of Everyday Minimalist. They're a dealer located in Fort Worth, Texas, and have one of the coolest shops that I've ever had the privilege to visit. But let me tell you why you should get your next knife or any EDC item at House of Blades. First off, they stock some of the most popular brands that you may have heard of, like Benchmade, Spyderco, ZT, Kershaw, We Knives, Chris Reeve Knives, and Koenig, and a bunch of others. The second thing is they're actually hooking us all up with a really cool discount, so if you use code EDM on checkout, that will get you 10% off your entire order. I'll leave an affiliate link in the description below. That doesn't cost you anything extra. Just click on that link and then just go browse. The third thing is, if you want to really personalize whatever product you get from House of Blades, you can. Just shoot them an email or give them a call and send over your files to them, and they can actually laser engrave whatever you want onto pretty much any product that they offer. Trust me, I've been to that laser engraving room, and those lasers are absolutely insane. I absolutely love and trust House of Blades, and without them, I wouldn't be able to do what I do here on YouTube, so thank you for that. And of course, thank you to all of you guys watching this ad, but let's get back to the video. All right, now opening up the pouch, there's gonna be quite a few tools that you guys haven't seen before. Don't worry, I'll guide you through. First off is gonna be, as always, my EDC Hank, and this is the Everyday Minimalist Renegade EDC Topographic Collab Hank. I use this thing all the time, and if you look at the other side, this is still kind of dirty. I might need to wash this soon. And I don't think I have to go into details on why I use a Hank. Just watch one of my other pocket dump videos. Moving in on the left-hand side, there's a zipper here, and I've got an extra microfiber cloth just in case my Hank is dirty. I can use this thing to clean off my laptop screen, glasses, sunglasses, whatever it is. Next to the zipper pouch is gonna be my knife, and this is the Benchmade tagged out in Magna Cut blade steel and carbon fiber scales. And the reason why I put the tagged out into this carry is because, I'm gonna be honest with you, the color theme literally matches up with that black and orange aesthetic. This is a really cool knife. It does have a spidey hole instead of a thumb stud, and it's really fun to fidget with. The cool thing about the AGP is it can actually fit a full-size knife, so that's really nice. Now next to that is going to be the Vero Engineering Mini Fulcrum. This is a pry bar as well as a bit driver that's built into the top here, and I've covered this in several other videos. I just use these things all the time for my camera plates, and that's primarily what I use them for. The Mini Fulcrum is just a really cool titanium tool, and they're not too expensive. Next to the pry bar is going to be my brand new tactile turn bolt action mini pen. This is in aluminum, and of course it's in orange to match up with the full aesthetic of this kit, and I just really love tactile turn pens. This one's actually going to be quite a bit less expensive than the full titanium variants, and if you guys decide to pick one of these up, use my affiliate link in the description below. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and it helps the channel out quite a bit. But this is an absolutely dope pen. It's extremely lightweight, and I just really like the milling pattern that they apply to their pens specifically. Moving on to the right hand side, and this is a brand new tool that I've never showcased on the channel before. This comes from Silver Fox Tools, and it's their Atom adjustable adjustable wrench. This thing is absolutely tiny, but the really cool thing is if you have a small nut or bolt that you need to adjust or tighten, maybe loosen, you can use this brass scroll mechanism and then adjust the size of whatever nut and bolt it is, and this thing is made of full titanium. If you enjoy fidgeting and tinkering with things, then this might be the tool for you. Moving forward is another Silver Fox Tools item. This thing is pretty cool because it's a Sharpie mini caddy. Essentially what that means is you can take this thing apart and essentially have an extended mini Sharpie. It's kind of like a case for a mini Sharpie, so these are interchangeable, but the entire case is made of titanium and it has a magnetic extension piece that just clips on there. I tend to use Sharpies all the time when I'm covering up my address or if I'm signing anything. This thing is really cool and I really dig the overall form. It also keeps it super compact, and a lot of you guys might say like, hey Brandon, why don't you just carry a mini Sharpie? That works too. But if you're like me and like to level up your gear and carrying titanium is your thing, then this might be the tool for you as well. If not, then just carry a smaller Sharpie. I mean, this is just a more bougie product and I really dig it. Next up is my flashlight, and of course you guys have seen this before. This is a CWF Micro Click Arcadian, just an extremely bright flashlight for its overall size. It is a AAA size flashlight but can put out a huge beam, and it has an incredible throw, so that way if you do need a backup flashlight that's better than your phone flashlight, this thing comes in on clutch all the time. Now this is a very expensive flashlight. I don't expect you guys to carry anything like this, but if you're someone that enjoys carrying super bougie flashlights and other EDC gear, then this might be the ticket for you. All right, the next thing is super cool because I've never really seen anything like it in the market today. This is coming from Peachy Design. I think I said that right. If I'm saying that wrong, then let me know in the comment section below. But this is their G9 utility gravity knife. And essentially how it operates is it has a locking mechanism along with two titanium scales, if you want to call it that, and then magnets built in to really conceal everything. So it kind of feels like it's spring loaded in that sense, but it uses gravity to deploy that utility knife. It's also really easy to change out the blades. All you have to do is set it to the middle function, and then this thing slides open and allows you to switch out that blade. And of course, if you want to lock up the entire thing so the blade doesn't slide out at all, you can just set it to the furthest out option, and of course it locks in place. And if you want to unlock it, just hit this switch and it will deploy out. The cool thing is you can also lock it in place so that it doesn't retract. In my opinion, this is just a really cool, innovative design that I haven't seen in the market today. Of course, there's already existing gravity knives out there, but what other gravity knives have a really small form factor and also have interchangeable blades? This is a really cool conversation starter, and I'll leave the link to the Kickstarter in the description below. All right, so 2 things left, and the next thing is gonna be my Tweezerman nail clippers. Funny enough, I use nail clippers all the time, and they're usually with Ashley, but I thought I should just throw it into my personal EDC kit. And because I'm literally a professional hand model, I like to clip my nails, make sure that they're all nice and groomed, and these things are amazing. I'll leave a link in the description below if I can find them. Okay, the last thing in the pouch, and you guys might be wondering, hey, what the hell is that rectangular thing? And this is the Foobar from Pixel Company. It's basically a fidget toy along with a built-in ball opener. You can literally just put the cap in here and pop open whatever balls you have. And this is a special edition one. It's an Everyday Minimalist collab version with the 4 insignias etched in here along with a topographic milled out pattern. I've gone ahead and outfitted this one with a custom paracord and a Timascus bead from Tactile Knife Co. This thing is just really fun to fidget with, and if anyone ever needs to open up a bottle, this thing will come in on clutch all the time. So that's everything in the EDC pouch, but I have to show you guys what my primary EDC knife is this month, and of course that's going to be the Chris Reeve Knives MagnaCut Umnum Zahn. I'm actually not sure when the last time is when I showed you guys my Zahn, but I've done a couple modifications to it. First off being the Jekyll 2 Hide V3 backspacer. This thing is made of titanium, it's polished, and it does act as a lanyard loop, but I don't like lanyards on my knives, so I just left it kind of raw. I then had to order another body pin for that lanyard hole delete, and then on the other side is going to be an upgraded Nice Guy Machine Co. pocket clip. Shout outs to Chris Valadez over at House of Blades for hooking me up with this. He let me buy his off of him. And so far, this thing has been awesome. It does have a few scuffs on it, but hey, I like to carry this knife a lot and beat it to hell, so a few scuffs isn't going to really scare me off. The Umnum Zahn is still in my top 5 most favorite knives of all time, and there's a reason. This thing is just an absolute beast. It's a beater, it's fun to carry around, and it's a great conversation starter. But there you guys have it, everything that I plan to carry for the month of March. I really want to hear about your guys' loadouts, and maybe if you guys have any other suggestions for next month, let me know in the comment section below. If you made it this far in the video and enjoyed it, throw me a thumbs up. If you disliked it, throw me a thumbs down, and I promise you I'll do better next time. Aside from that, make sure that you guys stay hydrated, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll have to catch you on the next one. Peace out.